One of the biggest things that we're hearing right now with our audience is that people are really unhappy with the leads that are coming into their funnels. So in this video, we want to talk to you about our lead system, because our lead system, what we have been able to do is attract people who are ready to buy within hours. We actually just hosted a live event in Sedona for the past 2 days. And as we looked around the room and we were really connecting with people, people started saying like, yeah, we bought from you within 24 hours. We bought from you within 3 hours. As soon as we got on the phone, we knew we were in. And we started being like, oh my gosh, okay, we need to share our lead system. So we actually went through and we taught this to our clients in Sedona. And we thought, since this is one of the the most asked questions right now, how do I get more highly qualified leads into my funnel, whether it's evergreen or whether it's launch? And hopefully by the end of this video, we will convince you on why you should be doing evergreen right now, especially with our rich niche lead system. So we're going to walk you through in this video because we want to share what we have been doing, basically refining this for the past 11 years in online marketing and through our Facebook ads agency, how we're able to get highly qualified leads come in and buy from us within hours. So I brought Dan on here because he's going to talk to you about two things: our rich niche and our, what's the second thing?
Lead system.
Our lead system. So we're going to make this video pretty short. And if you know you want to set up your high quality lead system and set up your evergreen funnel, then just click the button below here and it's going to take you to an application and fill out the application. And we will share with you how you can get our leads system and take that into your evergreen funnel. And before I want to get into this, can you just talk a little bit about, and we'll make this a little Q&A, a little bit about why evergreen right now is so important and why the way we do evergreen is so incredibly different than literally anything else out there?
Yeah, I think there's three main reasons why evergreen is so important. First is cash flow. I mean, it's just simply you need cash in the door and you need to exercise that sales muscle. The second is you need to have that data point. You need to make sure that people are buying every single week. It's also binary. There is no excuses. If you did not get a sale this week, you did not get a sale this week. There's no hiding. And we have to look at what you did that week that got to no sales. And the third reason that I think evergreen is so important, and the way we do evergreen is so important, is too many people out there are focused on price and not enough people are focused on value. So when they talk about evergreen, they're trying to get you to sell stuff, and the stuff doesn't sell, the results sell. And when you get people results, you provide value, and that value is where we can map out that price. And so those are the three biggest things: is you need to sell now, you need cash, you need the data point, and you need to be focused on value, not price.
Yeah. And this is why we have a lot of conversations around leads, because when you're launching and you're not doing evergreen, you don't know how quote unquote good your leads are until you get to the end of your launch. And that's why evergreen is even more exciting and less risky, because with our high quality lead system, we have buyers coming in every single day. So we know they're qualified. I don't need to wait 3 months to know if my runway is working, if my leads are working. So Dan's going to walk you through the rich niche, and we're going to show you, this is like step one on how we attract highly qualified leads every single day. So we're going to draw on the iPad and share screen. And remember, if you want to do this, then fill out the application below the video.
Yeah, so our rich niche system is a simple XY kind of diagram, and we have the y-axis here, the x-axis here. The vertical line is desire. The top has desire, the bottom has no desire. On the right over here, these people are thriving. And then on the left, these people are struggling. Now, I would estimate about 90% of the marketing out there is speaking to the left side of the diagram, the people who are struggling. And if you are like most people, you're probably actually talking to the bottom left of the quadrant, where they have no desire to change and are struggling. And when you do this, when you talk to the people who have no desire to change and are struggling, you get no sales. No one is going to buy if they don't want to change and they're struggling to change. Now, if you do get relatively good at marketing, you can push these people who have no desire to change to have a desire to change. And here they're still struggling, but they do want to change. So what this gets is this gets bad clients and refunds. Now, what I mean by bad clients are these are the clients that are actually an anchor around your ankles. They move so slowly that they actually slow you down. And if they do get results, they take a while. And most of them don't even get the results that you expected or you wanted. So it makes you feel bad, which means you go out and sell with less confidence. So this is a really bad experience for your business because you're getting clients who are either not performing or they're asking for refunds. And then you're trying to go back and sell this program that you know is getting bad results. So it's really difficult to be here. Anything to add there? So what we want to focus on is this quadrant over here, this top right. Now, this is your rich niche. These are the people who are actually doing well and still want to do better. Now, I can hear you already thinking that the people in the rich niche don't have problems. And that's where most people go, and you're wrong. These people do have problems, but they're different. They are completely different than the people who are struggling. Now, they have different problems and they talk about their problems differently. So the real work is figuring out in your rich niche, what are the problems you need to be solving and how do you need to talk about those problems? When we do this, we get more buyers buying faster, getting better results, and giving you better testimonials, better referrals, just even better results that gives you confidence to go out and sell even more.
And one of the things, just to add, one of the things we look at when clients come in here, most, like Dan said, most of their marketing was sitting in this quadrant. And for example, they're saying things like, is nothing working? Is your world falling apart? Is everything coming crashing down? Have you tried everything and nothing has ever worked? What type of people do you think you're going to attract if you're speaking with that type of language? So with our clients, we really work on taking them from here to here. And sometimes it's just a simple switch of their model of the world. So for your people, your rich niche people, of course they have problems, but they've had some success. Some things have worked. They have some momentum. They have some traction. They have hope. They see opportunity. So we want to really elevate our language, not just speaking to those people where everything isn't working, everything is crashing down. So inside your rich niche, you're going to notice it is nuanced, but the thoughts and the feelings and the phrases they have on repeat are different.
Yeah. And then, so the next question is how, like, what is the process to actually find these people in the rich niche and to sell to them? How do we do this? And so I'm going to scroll down here and there's 5 pieces of the puzzle. I'm going to switch to blue instead of pink. Sorry. The first step is we need leads. We need someone coming into our world, whether these are Instagram followers, email list subscribers, TikTok followers, whatever the thing is, we need some audience to talk to. The second thing is we need conversations. We need some segment of our audience taking action and coming back to us and talking to us. Now, a lot of people are skipping these steps and they just go lead to sale, lead to sale, lead to sale. But these 3 steps in between lead and sale are the most important, because this is where when people come to us and they say, my whole business is broken, nothing's working, I'm not getting sales. This leads to overwhelm because they don't even know what part of their business isn't working. They just know they have leads and they don't have sales and they do not understand why. So the second step is conversations. The third step is some sales event. Now this could be a sales call, it could be a sales page, it could be a webinar, anything that you have that people, a brainstorm, we call them brainstorms.
Which is what we teach inside our program.
Yeah. Anything that you do that people can come to and learn more about your process, your system, and actually hear the offer. Now, the next step is the offer itself. what you are actually selling, how much does it cost, how long, what are the results, what are the process, is it one-to-one, is it group, is it a DIY, what is that offer? And then the last step, which I think most people are familiar with, is the sale itself. Now, each step along the way is a conversion, and we need to measure what the conversions are at each step. I just wrapped up a call, and our client came on and she had 0 sales in the last 2 weeks. And she's like, I had 0 sales in the last 2 weeks. I was like, oh, what'd you do? She goes, well, I went on vacation. I said, okay, so did you make any offers? No. Did you have any sales events? No. Did you have any conversations? I had 4. Okay, great. So this is the problem right here. We have not had enough conversations and we have not done any sales events. So your homework is to figure out with, we have some trainings to give her to figure out how to get more conversations and how to take more of those conversations to the sales event. Should I go into the leads, like the learn, enhance?
Sure.
Okay. So this is a process. We're bringing people down to the sale. But like I just mentioned, this isn't a once and done thing. This is something we need to go over again and again, and we need to learn from. So with our lead system, I'm just going to write it down here. With our lead system, we have to learn, we have to enhance, we have to accelerate, and we have to deliver. Now, the first step is learning. We have to look at, are we talking to our rich niche? Are we talking to those people who are interested in our offer? Are we talking to those people and sharing with them our tiny promises? And are we talking with those people who are actually ready to buy from us? Now, this is when we just learn that and we come back to this time and time again, it's going to change the content you create and it's going to change the audience that you talk to. Once we have those learnings, we need to enhance our content. We need to figure out, can we make our content better? Can we take our lessons and apply them to our content? When we get there, our next step is try to accelerate things. Can we move people down this process faster? So if this takes 3 months to get from lead to sale, that's great. We have a metric, but could we turn this into 3 weeks? Could we turn this into 3 days? How can we accelerate the process? What would we need to do to make people move along faster? And the last step is deliver. We actually have to do the thing. If we've learned a way to create better content, we have to create that content. If we figured out that we need to do a different sales event, we have to do that sales event. If we figured out we're not making enough offers, we need to make more offers. So now when we go through this, I kind of look at this as like a cyclical circle, like just keep learning, keep enhancing, keep accelerating, keep delivering. Everything gets about 10% better every single week. And that's really how we can move mountains really easily, is because you're making things slightly better every single week. And in 2 months' time, you're going to look back and be like, holy cow, how did I get here?
So there's basically, if you want to learn how to do this, if you want to learn how to set up your rich niche and how to set up our evergreen system, then just fill out the application here, because that's our goal with you, that you have sales coming in every single week. You're targeting your rich niche and you're going from lead to sale very quickly. Like we said, we go from lead to sale within hours because we have enhanced and accelerated many, many times at this point. And if you want to do that, fill out the application and there'll be an option to actually fast track your application. And we will reach out to you to see if you're qualified to set up our lead system inside your business. And then we'll also give you our fast cash funnel after you fill out the application, if you decide to enroll with us. And that really is the key to getting those 15% of your leads ready to buy now. So thanks for being here with us, and we'll see you after you fill out the application.
Yeah, thanks.